Hey guys, Road Warrior back here. Recently I just placed first in the Mighty Carp Qualifier 2 at California here. One unique thing I wanted to do when I come in here, I kind of just looked at the weather pattern and I thought to myself, I wanted to run something different. It was going to be a big risk, big reward. I am the type of player, anybody that's followed along on the channels, I'm probably the most unorthodox players you might ever see. I'm always trying to do different things. So in this qualifier in particular, I wanted to just to number one, put my own mix together and kind of see how I'd fare. And kind of looking at the peak, I know people might argue that's played the game a little longer than me, but you can't argue with the results. What happened was I eventually, I've thought before because I've been playing in the extravaganza. Anybody again following along the channel, and I kind of noticed the variations in these peaks, and it does seem to help. And here's the mix I put together, and I appropriately called it Lake Placid because I honestly did not know for sure if this was going to work or not. I didn't even have time to practice. I've been grinding in comps, and I work so much, so I haven't really had time to even practice for it. But nonetheless, much to my amazement, this mix actually worked really well. Again, feel free to rewind that. And sometimes, like I would suggest, on the cloudy days, probably night peaks, that sort of things. Just something for you guys to consider anytime that you're wanting to, go for oversized carp. It does extremely well here in this particular situation for sure, as I picked it up. Also, just kind of a keynote I wanted to tell you. I had a real critical moment in this, and this will happen to you a lot of times in qualifiers and comps, that sort of thing. You notice here on the timestamp, I spotted this mix out here, and I was even starting to second guess myself. Did something change? I even at one point even looked down at the chat, pull up the kill feed. I noticed nobody's in, you'll see up in the upcoming clip here, but that's 59 minutes there. So I've waited almost 9-10 minutes out, and that's a lot of time to sit there and wait for a bite. But I'm looking through the kill feed, and I'm noticing a lot of the players in there, names I recognize. And I'm thinking to myself, I have to go with my gut here. Every bit of my mind's telling me to move, but my gut told me to stay, and I'm glad I did. Again, a big part of me, almost every bit of me, honestly, wanted to move in that situation. But you guys got to go with your gut instincts sometimes more than your brain, and don't be afraid to fail. The worst case, I know a lot of people take these things really, really seriously. I do typically just try to come in and entertain people when I'm live streaming, as well as try to teach what I can. And a big part of my channel has also been learning through others. I've had so many people I can't even name them all. That's helped me along the channel. I've taught a lot of guys as well, but a lot of people's come and stop by the channel and help me. So this is just a big correlation of everybody just kind of working together. So that's one thing as I noticed. So many people came to support me in this great epic run. Again, no matter what happens in semifinals, the moral of this story is you guys just keep casting, keep trying. I know Fishing Planet comps in general can drive you crazy. You're going to have tons of ups. You're going to have tons of downs. And sometimes you'll have more downs than ups. That's the way it goes. But I hope this helps you guys out some way, somehow, just kind of watching that. And I appreciate everybody's support on the channel. And we'll see you next time.